Welcome. This is my March energy report for 2014, coming out late because I just moved the end of February into this beautiful new space. So I've connected with the Council of Nine and with Henrietta, the tree that I communicate with, and what they've brought through is a little different from what the planetary messages may be, but I trust what you're saying, and you can see if it resonates with you and rings true for what's happening for you in your experience. So, pardon me, I'll start with the Council of Nine, and since it's a channeled message, I will just read what they have to say and add any commentary if I feel like there's anything I need to fill in. And so it is, beloveds, that it is our greatest joy and delight to be present with you this day. And indeed, it would be beneficial to have much more contact with you. We would advise a daily meditation to connect with us. Okay, this is actually for me. I've been ignoring them for a little while, and they're wanting me to connect. And for the rest of you, the more that we're able to connect with the higher source of our wisdom and with beings that hold great wisdom, then we're connecting our energies with theirs and building up our energies more. So that's the message that I'm getting from them. As for changes that are happening on the earth at this time, we would like to say to you that many people will feel like March holds a lot of stillness. They will be waiting for change, waiting for spring to unfurl in all its glory, and yet it will seem as if things are on hold, for indeed they are. This month, even though spring is officially welcomed, will feel a little stagnant, we would say, for those who are waiting to feel change, and there is a reason for this. This year of 2014 is one in which much is unfurling. There will be enormous growth this year in many ways, but it is a slower start, which is relative to the level of expansion. Just like in your talk you are going to address the need for a strong foundation, that is what is happening at this time for humanity. So in that reference to our growth, it's like if you're going to build a really big house, you need a really solid foundation and a really solid first floor. And so that's what they're referring to here, is that the slowness, the stillness is really building a solid foundation for everything that's going to want to unfurl later in this year of 2014. There are also unsettled energies in the Ukraine, and this has people holding their breath in a sense. We would say that it is never healthy to hold one's breath, for it is the source of life. We use that as an analogy to express that humanity as a whole should be conscious and aware of breathing through this. Just like a delivery of a child, when you hold your breath, you stall the progress. If people could focus on the Ukraine and just breathe deeply, in the knowing that love is the greatest force on this earth, then they will be supporting that region in the most beneficial way. So of course we can apply this to all aspects of our lives when we catch ourselves sort of in the throes of fear or worry and concern, and we actually stop breathing, that we're not allowing things to flow. So the more we breathe deeply and allow things to flow, we bring that vital life force into our life so that we can move forward and have all the vitality that we need. And so it's the same for us again when we're looking at nations. It's like the whole world is waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak. So if we could just let go of that and just sigh and release and just trust that everything's going to find its way in beauty and grace, then that's a better way to be supporting the earth than to be hanging on to the fear and worry and contributing to that. So to conclude, we would say that the month of March is one in which it would be beneficial to develop a plan of what is hoped to be accomplished in the run of the year. Get all the details and specifics in order, and then simply wait for the universe to begin its delivery. First, the purchase order must be placed, and then the items on the list will be gathered together in order to deliver what was requested. In the time between placing the order and awaiting delivery, there is nothing to do but anticipate what you will be doing with your items once delivered. Know that they are on their way. This is what this month is for. to get your order ready and submitted, and then waiting in the trusting that as the year unfolds, that which is in your highest good will be delivered. So a great time for us to just be clear, write a message to the universe of what it is we're hoping to accomplish this year, all the dreams that we have, put all the details in there, and then just rest and know that all of that will come to us in the way that is best and perfect for us. It may not look exactly like what we thought, but trusting and knowing the letting go after you deliver your order, because you know it's going to come. As always, beloveds, we would say that what is delivered sometimes comes with a replacement. I'm getting ahead of myself. If one item is not in stock, the supplier will find a suitable replacement. So it is with your inventory. Trust and know that if things do not look like the original order, but it is a good replacement, do not reject it, but trust and know that you are receiving what your higher soul has chosen for you. 2014 will be a year of great progress for many. It requires clarity and faith that what you seek will come to you. Again, we will say, if you do not like what you see, look inside for the foundational beliefs that are causing you to bring that unwanted experience into your life. Your outer world is always showing you what lies within. And in order to change your outer world, the key is to look within. With what we leave you, beloveds, to grow and expand and be all that you have come to be. The choice is yours. You can stay in your comfort zone and miss the opportunities that are ready to come your way this year, or you can bravely step out and say yes to your heart's desires, and watch as your lives flourish into joyous wonder. That is possible for you and readily available. Do not minimize what is possible when you are writing your purchase orders. Think big and allow your heart to flow into what you desire. That's a big piece of it. If you're writing it and you can feel the excitement and you can believe that it's all possible, really opening up your heart, that's a big piece of allowing that to come into your experience. The more heartfelt it is, the closer you are to the accomplishment of those desires, for those are the ones that are coming from your soul's experience. And so it is, beloveds. Be in joy, for you are at a crossroads into the greater realms of existence. You are in a place of wonder as life unfolds into a new manner of being. Play, be happy, and watch your life unfurl into joyous delight. So that is the portion from the Council of Nine. And then I found it very interesting when I connected with Henrietta this time, with this month where spring comes into our month, and actually tomorrow time is changing for us in North America. So here's what Henrietta had to share for the March energy report. March is the month of spring, so the days become longer here in the Northern Hemisphere, and the light has more fullness to it. Everything begins to stir when this happens, including humans. The soul becomes restless in a sense, anticipating growth, but for humans, not always knowing what that growth will be. Just like the leaves begin to sprout on the trees, stirrings begin to happen in the hearts of humanity. And I think we all get excited when spring comes, especially after a winter like the one we've had this year. And yet, unlike the trees that know that their leaves are preparing for growth and will soon pop open to reveal the foliage that adorns summer, what is inside the human is not always so obvious, and that can create some restlessness with some. Some can sit with the knowing that something is coming, and they can peacefully wait for it to be revealed. Others are not so patient and begin to search, and in so doing they lose their way. All you have to do is wait for the blossoming ideas and opportunities to reveal themselves. When you begin looking and searching, you walk over the sprouts that are right in front of you, waiting for you to see them. So it's like this time of blossoming, the stillness that the Council of Nine talked about. It's just put your ideas out there, but then don't go digging and searching for them. It's almost like the time's not right for them. It's building that foundation. It's the sprouts resting on the trees until the time is right for them to open up and to be full leaves. My message for humans this March would be to stop searching. Be aware of the energy stirring within and allow them to reveal themselves at the right time, like the leaves appearing at the perfect time after the buds slowly expand. Humans are part of the natural rhythm of life on this planet, and when you are in sync with that, you will find that life flows much easier than all the busyness and doingness that distracts so many from the ease and grace of life. As spring approaches, know that the flowers do not suddenly blossom, and the trees do not suddenly become full of green leaves. It is a process like everything else. Let the process unfold in its own time. All you need do is listen to your heart as to what it is that you are yearning for and feeling that is expanding for you, and then know that it will appear when the time is right. So again, a reference to the heart. So really feeling what you're yearning for, feeling what wants to come alive in you this year, and putting your intention out there for what you would like to receive and achieve, and then simply just rest and wait and know that you've put in your order and it will be on its way, and it will arrive when the time is right. Spring is a wonderful time because with the increasing light, everything begins to stir out of its sleep. That awakening can be used for your benefit by feeling the joy. Give yourself time to feel the awakening without any rush to create. Like the butterfly emerging from the cocoon, the process cannot be rushed. So it is with the awakening of spring. Feel it, rejoice in it, and be patient. This is how to benefit from the time that March brings. Be patient. All that you desire will come when you are ready. So that's an interesting ending, is that when we are ready, then our desires will come. Very often we rush and we want it to happen so quickly, but there are things underlying that need to be aligned and placed and positioned before the best outcome can come to us. Sometimes when we rush, we'll bring in an outcome that's not really the best outcome for us because we're so determined the universe has to deliver something, but it's not always what the highest choice would be because we weren't patient enough to wait for that to happen. So that seems to be the overall message for March. So thank you for watching. I invite you to check out many of my other videos that I have on different guided meditations to support you, and also to check my website, the links below, and there are books there that people are finding very supportive for them in moving through this beautiful journey that is unfolding in these new times. And so thanks again for being here.